This is to the shoulder. You think this is the end of a segment? Oh, Ghost Peak, beauty. Going there, you see the Fireman's Lookout, but we're going to the summit. Of course, Revelstoke, and there's a fire in the background. Fire's coming. Not that kind of fire, but a metaphorical fire of revival, fire of the Holy Spirit, fire of the, our words, the living words come out as fire. When Jesus comes back, it says that he will destroy his enemies with his double-edged sword coming out of his mouth. It will be his reason, his wisdom that will defeat all evil. Has already defeated, actually. Okay. So, in the same way that Jesus said in John chapter 6, this bread is my real flesh, and this wine is my real blood. The fire that's going to take place in Revelstoke is real fire. Come on. Who's ready for a fire? Who's ready for a spiritual fire where revival takes place? Where people are ready to be baptized in the Holy Spirit. Jesus says you have to be baptized in water and Spirit. Be baptized in water and fire. On the day of Pentecost, the Spirit came and descended like tongues of fire, so that these people were empowered by the Spirit to speak all of the different languages of the world, to go out into all the world, to spread the message that God is love, that forgiveness is a source of healing and peace. Forgiveness is stronger than any atom bomb that human beings could ever devise. Forgiveness is the thing that set off the world when Jesus spread out his arms and forgave the entire world. Come on. Oh, that's that kind of fire that we're talking about. And as humans, our nature is naturally fallen. We cannot stop from doing evil things. Probably that's why Marxism never worked, communism never worked, simply because, and why capitalism never works. That is because we are fallen beings. And as good as we think that maybe by striving that we would, the more that you try and live a faultless life, the more you realize it's impossible. We need his Spirit to help us, to guide us and to direct us, to give us strength to overcome. Have faith when the storms of life come, the natural storms that we find in the world, the spiritual storms that we face, try and stop us from reaching our full potential. Christianity isn't following a bunch of rules per se, necessarily. Instead, it's a life fully lived. The Spirit of the living God who created the cosmos living in you so that you could live life to the fullest. And, gratitude and worshiping him is the source of joy. This is how we were programmed. Cars run off of fuel or electricity, battery, but humans are fueled by the Spirit. And if your engine is running properly, then the byproduct is joy, peace, forgiveness, long-suffering, love. Paul says do everything in love. And because of our fallen nature, we can't love, but we could take on the Spirit of love. And by the Spirit, we could do all things. Paul says, I could do all things through Christ who gives you strength. No greater love than this. And he will lay down his life for his friend. Jesus was asked how true that is. Live for truth. It is life. Who's with me?